Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is JT from Above and Below the Belt. I want to talk about what Oscar De La Hoya said. Canelo winning will cement status as #1 pound for pound best, and he's talking about Canelo winning if he win the match between Danny Jacobs tonight. And I wouldn't say he's wrong, but the thing about it is a catch-22 with that. Because I would think that he said something about he beat Rocky Fielding and to get with the 168 pound the WBA regular title from Rocky Fielding, but Rocky Fielding wasn't a elite fighter, not even close to being an elite fighter. That's why they took that match at the same time. I mean, I can understand it too at the same time. You don't want to put him in there with the elite fighters at 168, which he never really fought at that weight. So so he's trying to test the water. So. But he could have went up and fought some other people, but he went back down to 160, I think. 160, to fight Danny Jacobs. And the thing about it is, man, I feel like when he fought Trout, that was a close decision. I mean, it was real close. Some people say Trout won, some people say Canelo won. Said Canelo won. Well, of course, Canelo got the win, the victory. And when he fought Laura, some people say Laura won. A lot of people say Laura won, but then some people say Canelo won. And it was two tough matches. And then with the Triple G match, some people say Triple G won that first, and then they said Canelo won the second one. But both of the fights are close. So, and he haven't really got no knockdown. I mean, he really got no knockout in those fights. He got, he got he got knocked down with Trout, and he didn't get knocked down with Laura or Triple G. Some people think that he's gonna knock out Danny Jacobs. Well, that's something to see. I don't think that's gonna happen. But you never know. You never know what's gonna happen in this fight. It's boxing, so stay tuned. But the thing about it is, man, I expect hopefully a good fight tonight. And De La Hoya is saying that if he beat Danny Jacobs, he'd be #1 pound for pound best. Well, I would say this: his resume is really good, but Miguel Cotto and Shane Mosley, which was past their prime and stuff like that, he was real young. He was young when he got them, and they was past their prime. So, people could say that too at the same time. You know how I am. I don't like when younger fighters beat a person, because I think when Canelo took that fight, he had been like 26 or something like that. I think 25 years old maybe when he fought Miguel Cotto and Shane Mosley. Which, I mean, both of them fighters, Shane Mosley and Miguel Cotto, did take the fight. They did lose. Oscar De La Hoya wanted Canelo to knock out Shane Mosley to make a statement, but he couldn't knock him out. So that tells you a lot. That tells you something. Well, not a lot, but something about Canelo Alvarez too at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he is a knockout artist, but sometimes you can get a knockout, sometimes you can't. So everybody was getting on Errol Spence because he couldn't knock out Mikey Garcia. You know what I'm saying? I mean, sometimes it comes, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it comes, sometimes it's not going to come. You know what I'm saying? So don't try to get in the ring and knock out somebody, because when you try to get in the ring and knock out somebody, you might get knocked out if you're looking for the knockout that bad. So let it come to you. So, and sometimes it might not come. You know what I'm saying? So, but the thing about it is, I think, to me, it depends on how you beat the people in the ring to get pound for pound, and it depends on who's in the ring with you and how you beat them. If it's a close decision and it can go either way, I can't put him up there to pound for pound #1. Terence Crawford's beating people, but he don't have the bigger names on his resume, but that's not his fault, because the people that he wanted to fight, like Manny Pacquiao, he didn't get that fight. Danny Garcia is not going to want to fight him. Keith Thurman don't want to fight him. Errol Spence, I don't think Errol Spence don't want to fight him. It's just politics right now. I think he want to get them people out his way, and then he have a lot of percentage, momentum when it comes to negotiation with Terence Crawford side of the with the top rank Bob Arum. So that's what that is. People talking about Errol Spence ducking Terence Crawford. Maybe he might. Maybe he is. But I don't see it that way. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might not be wrong, but I might not be wrong either. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? It depends how you beat them. You know what I'm saying? So the thing about it is, to me, man, I want to see in this fight. You know what I'm saying? If he beat Danny Jacobs, it was a concisely win and not a close fight, and it could have went anyway, and they still give it to Canelo Alvarez, then he can't be pound for pound. I don't care he got that belt or not at the same time. But that dude, I will say this. I got him on my pound for pound number 3. He's number 3 on my list. If he beat Daniel Jacobs and they give it to him, if I feel like Daniel Jacobs won that fight, I can't move him up. If I feel like he did win that fight, Canelo Alvarez, then I'm going to move him up number 2. Or he might be pound for pound number 1. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to definitely say that. You know what I'm saying? It depends on how he win a fight and who he's facing. That's for any fighter in boxing. You know what I'm saying? So, but we're going to see, man. We're going to see. You know what I'm saying? Because Canelo Alvarez is facing a person who's taller than him. He's got a longer reach. Might be heavier than him at the same time, and he got power in both hands. You know what I'm saying? So, and he can switch to orthodox southpaw, if I'm not mistaken. Daniel Jacobs. You know what I'm saying? He can. He's got good foot movement, and he hits hard too at the same time. But his chin is he got good chin, but not better than Canelo Alvarez. But it depends on who you're fighting to at the same time too. So, but Oscar De La Hoya he might have something, but you know what I'm saying, it depends on how he beat the people. It don't matter if Chance Crawford, it don't matter if it's Lomachenko, Jerry Hurd, Alexander Usyk, you know what I'm saying, Errol Spence, you know. So we gotta see. So like Errol Spence, he dominated Mikey Garcia, but Mikey Garcia did come up another weight class to fight him. So, but it was only one weight class came up, not 2 weight class. Where everybody keep on saying. But what y'all think about why I say it? You know what I'm saying? To be pound for pound number 1, it depends on who you fighting and how you beat him in the ring. If you dominate him or if you knock him out, then yeah, of course. Then and you got that belt, of course. But at the same time, if it's a close fight, no. So what y'all think about the way I'm looking at it? So leave a comment at the bottom of my page, subscribe to my page, like my page, hit the notification bell for new videos from me. This is JT from Above and Below the Belt. All right, bye.